Detective Kim Jin-woo stared at the security footage. His coffee cold as dawn broke over Daegu Police Station. September 17, 2012, 5:12 m. One moment, the detention cell contained a sleeping figure. 34 seconds later, it was empty. The grainy footage showed the impossible. Choi Gap-bok, a 50-year-old man, standing 5'4", had somehow compressed his body through a food slot. Measuring just 5.9 inches tall by 17.7 inches wide. 23 years of yoga practice had transformed the career criminal into something extraordinary. Behind the metal toilet, Jin-woo found a crumpled note. "I am sorry. I must clear my name of false charges. Everyone has the instinct to seek freedom." Signed, framed thief Choi. This wasn't desperation, it was methodical planning. Choi had been plotting since his arrest 5 days earlier. On robbery charges, Jin-woo's research revealed a pattern. July 31, 1990, Choi had escaped from a police transport bus by squeezing through iron bars. Even then, he'd possessed an uncanny ability to compress his body beyond human limitations. The manhunt brought 57 sightings, each leading nowhere. Choi moved like smoke through mountainous terrain, evading helicopters and hundreds of officers. He left traces: missing ramen from cabin, a stolen credit card, an abandoned car near a checkpoint. The breakthrough came from Mrs. Young, who reported a break-in with no forced entry. Another note: "I am sorry," signed, framed thief Choi. The man was becoming a legend. September 22, 4:53 p.m. A maintenance worker spotted someone hiding in a cardboard box on an apartment rooftop in Milyong. SWAT teams surrounded the building. 5 floors up, Choi Gap-bok crouched calmly. Despite 6 days of pursuit, "I've been framed," he said quietly as handcuffs clicked. "The robbery charges are false." Looking at this unassuming man who'd accomplished the impossible, Jin-woo felt unease. In Choi's eyes lay absolute conviction, not madness. Back at the station, Choi was placed in a new cell, the food slot welded shut. As Jin-woo filed his report, one thought disturbed him: the escape hadn't been about freedom, but proving a point. Perhaps Choi believed demonstrating such impossible feats would prove his innocence. The media dubbed him the yoga master, but Jin-woo knew darker truths. Choi had spent half his life imprisoned, his body and mind shaped by confinement, until he'd become something beyond normal human limitations. In surveillance footage never released to the public, Jin-woo had witnessed not just an escape, but a transformation. Choi hadn't simply squeezed through that slot, he'd become something that could bend reality itself. The case was closed, but questions lingered. In a world where the impossible was just another Monday in Daegu, Detective Kim Jin-woo learned some mysteries were better left unsolved. Current status update 2025. Choi Gap-bok was eventually recaptured after 6 days on September 22, 2012, and continued his pattern of criminal behavior. He was released from prison on July 5, 2018, but was arrested again just 11 days later for causing a disturbance at a hospital. As of the latest available information, he has served a total of 23 years and 8 months in prison across 13 separate sentences, with 25 total criminal records. The case remains one of the most extraordinary prison escapes in modern history, with surveillance footage showing him escaping through a food slot, measuring just 5.9 inches tall by 17.7 inches wide in under 34 seconds.